Hello. Have you ever wondered how your kids ended up with so many toys? And where did it all come from? Is it too much? And should we do something about it? Decluttering the kids' toys won't just mean more space and less stress for you, but it is actually in the best interest of our children as well. Thank you for joining me today. Please like my page if you're on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Also share it with your friends and your family if you think that they will find it helpful too. So the big question is, how do women like us, who are wearing so many different hats each day, and who don't cheat by looking like we have everything under control, take back our homes and life, free from the chains of clutter? How do we simplify, get started, get unstuck, let things go and create more time so that we can truly focus on what is essential for a happy and healthy life with our loved ones? That is the question, and this show will give you the answers. My name is Lizelle Tenton, and welcome to the Vanilla Essence Show. With us traveling and homeschooling, I have my children around me a lot, and although they are forever busy playing, I've noticed that they're not actually always playing with their toys that much. Just earlier today, I heard them laughing and screaming outside, so I peeked out of the door to see what they were busy with. And they were caught up in an imaginary game of crooks running away from the cops, and they were throwing each other with berries that they picked from the trees, and those were supposed to be their bullets. And to the one side laid the brand new remote control car my 5-year-old just got for his birthday, and the new airplane that my 8-year-old was sure that he won't be able to live without. As we traveled over the past 2 years, I've noticed that our kids' games have adjusted according to our environment. In Vietnam, they were forever building small street shops and selling anything that they could find in the garden or in the house. And in Thailand, I was constantly invited into their self-built little foot spas and treated with leaves and mud on my feet. Most of these times, the toys that were traveling with us didn't feature at all. Now, say if children are at their highest peak of creativity without having so many toys around, why do most kids have too many toys? Well, mostly we adults are at fault here. We keep on buying our kids new toys because we love to see the excitement when they get something new, and the grandparents and the aunts and the uncles and the rest of the family, they do exactly the same. We want them to be happy. We want them to feel special. We want to make sure they feel loved. We are so scared that our kids might get bored, so we keep on buying new toys to make sure that they're always busy, that they always have something to do. Because if they have enough stuff, or the right stuff, they might just stay busy a little bit longer and engage a bit longer and play with it a bit longer, when actually the opposite is quite true. The more our kids have and the more we buy them, the less engaged they are and the less they take care of the toys that they do have. I previously talked about how we as adults are daily bombarded with so many choices. It is everywhere we look, on the screens of our phones, billboards, magazines, newspapers, against the walls, and it has caused decision fatigue. Because we are so overwhelmed by all these choices surrounding us, we have stopped making quality decisions. We don't know what is truly important to us anymore and what it is that we really want. Now, when our kids have too many toys, the same happens to them. Instead of fearing boredom, we should embrace it and give our children the chance to work through it. When they are bored, it is also when they start to use their imagination and they come up with the most wonderful and amazing games to play. I've seen it so many times myself. If you pay some close attention, you will notice that a lot of the times when you are at home with your children, they are not actually playing with their toys. They're playing with other stuff around the house. Boxes, toilet rolls, the leaves, the chairs, hangers, you name it. Kids learn through exploring, and they just love to explore whatever they are surrounded with. So as I mentioned, You won't only be doing yourself a favor when you declutter the kids' toys, but you will do your children a favor as well. So let's quickly look at how to declutter the kids' toys. First, gather up all the toys from all the possible places where they are kept or where they have been left: on the floor, in the drawers, under the bed, behind the door, in the living room. Group it all together in one space where you can sort it from. Now you separate the toys into groups and different categories. For example, you can group all the stuffed animals together on the one side, all the toy cars on another side, the Lego there, and all the puzzles here, until you have worked through everything. And then you divide each of those groups into 3 piles: a keep pile, a donate pile, and a trash pile. The stuff you keep will be the things that are still in a good condition and that your kids regularly play with. On the donate pile, you will have the things that your children don't play with any longer and have lost interest in, but they are still in a very good condition. And on the trash pile, those will be the broken toys or any other toys that are not in a good condition and that won't be of any value to anybody else. Now, when you are done sorting through each category, placing each item either on the to keep, the donate, or the trash pile, you take up the trash pile and you throw it in the garbage bin immediately before the kids see what you are doing. Because the chances are, if they don't see what you are throwing out, they will most probably not even miss it. Then take all the toys in the donate pile and place it on the back seat of your car or in the back of your car to deliver to a charity of your choice as soon as possible. And then we just have to sort the stuff or the toys that are left in the to keep pile. Now, the best is to keep each category of toys in a separate bin, a box, a basket, or a plastic container. For example, all the toy cars can go in one container, and all the soft toys in another container, and all the Legos together in another container. Also label each container by writing on it what is inside each one of them. This way it will be so much easier for your children to sort and pack away the toys once they are finished playing with them. And if they can't read yet, draw a picture of what is inside of each container and stick it on the front, and then even the little ones can help to tidy up and pack things away once they are done playing. Then just place all of the containers with the toys on one side of the room, and make sure to place the containers with the toys that they play with the most in the front. This will avoid that they will scratch and move everything around every time they are looking for something, because they will know that what they need the most or play with the most is right there in the front for them to grab. Now remember that not all the toys have to be on display at once and all the time. You can store away half of each category and rotate the toys regularly. This helps the children not to get bored with what they have so quickly, and it will help to keep them entertained for much longer. Now, thanks again for joining me today. Please like my page if you're on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And remember, hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and share it with your friends and your family if you think that it can bless them as well.